That was really disappointing.
It really was.
That was such a disappointment. Okay, now listen. You knew this step was coming. Last time they gave us a slope and a point. So we knew we'd plug in the slope. We knew we'd plug in the x and the y coordinate for the point. That would then simplify and give us the y-intercept. Good, then we had the slope and the y-intercept, we just wrote the equation. Now, you knew this was coming. They're just going to give us 2 points. And they're going to say, what's the equation of the line that goes through these 2 points? You've got to have 2 points to draw a line. Here are 2 points. What's its equation? Okay? Now remember, nothing's changed. If I want to write the equation of a line, I need the slope and I need the y-intercept. Okay? They've given us 2 points. Do I know what the slope is? No. Do I know what the y-intercept is? No. Which of those 2 things can I find out given 2 points? What can I find out? Parker A?
The y-intercept.
No.
Oh, the slope.
I can find the slope. I've got 2 points. So I know the slope is going to be, remember it's y's on top, so it's going to be 6 minus -4. On top, 1 minus 3 on the bottom. So the slope is going to be 10 over -2. And then the slope is going to simplify to give us just -5. Right? 10 divided by -2 gives me -5. Now I know what the slope is. Now think back to last night's homework. We have the slope and we had a point. Now I have the slope and 2 points. I can use either one of them. Both of them are going to give me the equation of the line. They're going to give me the same y-intercept. Let's see. All right? Let me get rid of this. Y equals mx plus b. Let's see. Parker J, you get to pick the first point. Which one do you want to do first?
I want to do negative. Oh, wait.
Do you want to use this point or do you want to use this one? 3, -4? Let's do that one first, okay? So I know the y coordinate is -4. I know the slope is -5. The x is going to be 3 plus b. Okay? So I'm going to get -4 is equal to -15 plus b. Add 15 to both sides. And I'm going to get 11 is equal to b. So now my equation is y is equal to -5x plus 11. That's it. But wait. What if I pick the other one, Mr. C? It's going to give me a different equation. Well, let's see. All right. If I had chosen 1, 6, I put in 6 for the y is equal to -5, which is the slope, times 1 for the x plus b. I mean your y-intercept.
So you just
Right?
choose either one of the y's and plug it in?
Either one of the points. Because I need the x and the y.
Sorry.
Right? So either point. Now I'm going to get 6 is equal to -5 plus b. Add 5 to both sides, and I get 11 is equal to b. The same thing again, right? So it does not matter which of the 2 points you choose, they're still going to give you the same y-intercept. So use the 2 points to find the slope. Choose one of them to then plug into y equals mx plus b to find out what the y-intercept is. Once you do that, you got your line. All right? Yeah, Kyle.
So if your slope turned out to be like -3 and -1, it would become b.
It would, right? -3 over -1, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So it just turns into 3 over 1. That's why it's important you always simplify. Get rid of those. If you got 2 negatives, it's positive. Great.
So then, if you were to graph -3 over -1's slope,
You'd go
up 3 and over 1?
up 3 and over 1. From here, right? Up 3 and over 1. That's how you graph it. This line, both of these points solve this equation. Okay? Both of those points are solutions to that
What if
equation.
they didn't?
Then we made a mistake somewhere.
What if the person made a mistake?
Doesn't matter. The math is going to work. If those things don't solve this equation, then we made a mistake somewhere. We need to get a different equation.
Okay.
All right, good job. Let's look at the next one.